Let's start this conversation by asking you, how can the B schools of today offer the students, what can they offer the students today so that they're equipped for the 21st century?
See, I think coming from me, this would make little more sense because as a campus, we have decided to get very, very student centric. So, as I was mentioning already, that in a very short span of about 7 years, we have already become the fourth largest IIM in the country. And we only do full-time, long-duration residential program, which in a way means taking the complete responsibility of the learning of the student. There's no online much and there is no executive education much on our campus. And when you take such a huge responsibility of the student, not just their physical and mental well-being, but also what they learn in the sphere becomes your responsibility. And with the advent of ChatGPT, AI, ML, VAR, VR, I think content is not a problem. Industry needs students, managers who are high on critical thinking, high on negotiation, high on collaboration, and these are softer skills which gets developed on a campus which is vibrant. So we have made mindfulness and social impact to be our core value, and these are not just the boxes to be ticked, there are practices around it. We have kept the stadium as the central location of our campus because there's so much of leadership lessons which can go through a basketball game or a soccer game. Team, camaraderie, leadership, collaboration, negotiation, all this is taught by all these activities. So I guess these schools, especially those who are having students on campus, have to create a very wholesome, holistic environment where music, choreography, analytics, everything go hand in hand. It can't be this or that.
Okay. My next question is about B school rankings.
Yeah.
They have been in the talk so much now, but somehow Indian B schools do not make it to the top uh, leagues. Why do you think it is so? Professor Bhaskar briefly touched upon this.
Yeah, I guess he talked about that.
Yes.
How the salaries that we are able to offer or the ROIs, like if I talk about my campus, possibly we have the best ROI because still very recently our fees was very less. So these are not the conversations in rankings at all. I guess a very high weightage is given to the fact that how much of internationalization has happened on campus. Well, just wait and watch. I guess we are in that moment where things like study in India is picking up. We would for sure become a regional learning center for learning. I already have students coming from all these ASEAN countries, be it Sri Lanka or Nepal or even African nations. So, okay, we would have people more with international passports, not necessarily from West, but from other parts of the globe. And we very soon are going to become what you call a global guru.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So if a student comes to you and asks for your advice that they are getting an opportunity in a B school abroad, in a good B school, versus whether they should go for a B school in India, what would your advice be for them?
See, I guess our time has arrived. So, why would anybody like to go in other parts of the globe where economy is not vibrant as ours?
Okay.
So, I guess India is really shining, and anybody who wants to make a brilliant career in times to come, India is their destination. Notwithstanding, yes, it will be okay also if some of them choose to go abroad, but eventually, I guess, even for the kind of growth that youngsters expect, they will find it in our this part of the globe, which is the global south, as we call it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. As per you, what has been the one biggest achievement for higher education in 2023?
See, I guess I would come more from the space where I come from, which is
Okay.
management education, and especially there too in among IIMs. The way tier 3 IIMs are growing, first of all, we are completely Atmanirbhar, which is something which I was mentioning, and we are talking in terms of global scale. So we are no more just happy having 120 students on campus. We would love to have a global scale. We would love to have a critical mass on campus. Uh, truly with complete usage of technology, which enables us almost becoming integrated with the rest of the world. So all that which has happened in the recent time, courtesy the massive adoption of technology, I guess we are in a very sweet spot where lot of changes have just helped us become more integrated with the rest of the world.
Okay. Uh, Once again, in your opinion, what would have been done better, and what are your hopes for 2024?
We can make even our courses little more industry centric. We can bring more industry on campus. There has been recent changes in terms of professor of practice positions being created on campus, but still, I guess, unless and until the industry comes forward, I feel that somehow industry has not been such a big participant, though they are the biggest beneficiary of what we create. So industry has to come forward and partner with institutions, whether it is in form of lending resources to teach or setting up centers for excellence for research. So that is one part which I really look forward to the industry.
All right, all right. How would you say B schools are preparing the students for the corporate world of today, where aspects like ESG are integral?
See, which is, I can talk more from my school. As I said, that we have created a vision like creating socially responsible, mindful leaders. And when I say mindful, it is from both the perspectives. So I'm talking about mindful consumption from consumers' perspective, and mindful packaging and mindful marketing from seller's perspective. And these conversations are very important in classroom now. And students also have become much more receptive to it, especially post all these pandemics that we had. People do realize that businesses cannot be done any which way other than the sustainable way. So students are accepting, the world is accepting, and that's the only way to go about it. Having said it, let me tell you, as a nation, we have always been one. So I find it very stupid when people teach us sustainability. हमारे देश में जहाँ पहले पर्दा बनता है, फिर टेबल क्लॉथ बनता है, फिर वो छोटा टेबल क्लॉथ बनता है, फिर वो पोछा बनता है, हमें वो क्या sustainability सिखाएंगे? So it's just we have to quickly have faith in how we were doing things. And as I say, I come from Bodh Gaya. Bodh Gaya is all about Buddhism, and Buddhism is a religion of traders. So we need to learn more about how we've been doing things and have faith in it.
That answer is definitely the highlight of this conversation.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sahay. This was very
Wonderful
insightful
meeting
and
you.
lovely chat.